Hello, hello, everyone. This music is well, kind of hard to explain. It's called Excess Express at night. Basically, there's a train in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and you take like a 3-day train trip to this big city, and this is the theme for the train at night. All the Excess Express music is good. Let me go to... So I turned the music off here. I'm going to be playing a playlist I made of desert music. So let me just see and make sure I actually did this properly and it's not going to be too loud, I guess. On me phone here. I knew it gave him some kind of Mario, yeah. I think it is a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down to about here. That way you can still hear, you know, stuff. Alright. So this isn't the music we're going to be listening to for the actual stream. It's way too chill, but I do really like it, so. Thoughts on the Mario movie and Peach not being kidnapped? I mean, good for her, about time. She's not getting kidnapped. You'd think they would have put more security in by now or something. Anyway, I think they could have... I don't know. Anyway, we're starting with Vast Pony Canyon from Sun and Moon. The Mario movie is interesting because, like, I feel like people are... maybe just people who don't know the animation sort of community are looking at it and being like, oh, it's so beautiful, it's going to be good. But that's like Illumination's whole MO, is they make a movie that looks really pretty, but then there's like absolutely no substance to it. So, did Nintendo stop smiting people that use their music? I mean, I've used most of this music in pre-streams, so should be good. I gotta turn it down a little bit more. Theory, she will get kidnapped. I think Luigi is the Princess Peach for this movie, by the looks of it. We'll see. Anyway, I gotta make a potato salad sandwich to make bugs spawn, because I guess bugs like potato salad. I actually don't know how the sandwich works, really. I've never really done it, so I guess we'll find out together. Okay. I feel like the potato salad has to go on last, right? Because that's gonna... Cucumbers first. Cucumbers first. They're flat. Oops, well, that was close. The avocado can go in between here. Not bad, not bad. Stacking it up. Red onion. Ooh, I don't know about that. Maybe I should have left some space. This is fine. This is fine. There's one cucumber. Okay, it went right through the cucumber. That's fine. It'll definitely be Toad. Remember the time Luigi wore Peach's dress? Wild times. Actually, no. I'm not that big of a Mario person, so I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'll assume it happened. The only Mario games I've ever played are Paper Mario games. And Mario Odyssey, because there was like nothing on the Switch at the time. But, you know. Whoops. Oh. Hopefully that's okay. It's still too loud. Is it coming through something else, maybe? That's why it's not... I don't think so. How's it going, Gildeo? Hi, Saturn. We're gonna shiny hunt a bug. So that should be fun. It's Rancaro, the avocado, yeah. Luigi put on Peach's dress twice? What? I don't know when this happened. I think the music's fine. Avocado clipped through the bottom bread. Oh, you're right! It's still 3 stars. We got the encounter power bug. That's all I really wanted. Alright, get back here, you fools. Alright, so now hopefully we'll be spawning more dung beetles than usual. It doesn't seem to be working very well right now, but we'll see. Why though? Because it has a gold ball, and that's hilarious. Also, its evolution's pretty cool. Oh, right, I gotta explain... I mean, I've explained where the other shinies came from. Billy B was on stream, but the Weavile I got in Area 0, literally seconds after I stopped recording, which is so cool. Well, it's also spawning more Larvesta. I was going to say that as well. It's going to be Larvesta and Reller, so if we get Larvesta, I'm certainly not mad. You need a nun pizza left beef to attract bugs. You know, I thought it would be something... surprisingly, it's potato salad. Potato salad attracts the bugs. Which I suppose is okay. It kind of makes sense, but, you know... There should have been like a honey sandwich or something. This game has weird sandwiches. Luigi put on Peach's dress once in the comics. Oh, okay. And in Superstar Saga, okay. Well, we're getting a lot of Larvesta. I'm not seeing any Reller. Or, I don't know how you'd say that. Rellor? So many Larvesta. It's incredible. I specifically chose Bug. Well, Reller is pure Bug, so that's one reason. I thought it was Bug Ground. No. I'm always wrong about that. That makes sense, yeah. We might find 2 shiny bugs if we look long enough. Right, that's the other thing. I just got the shiny charm because, whoops. Oh, there's a Reller. There they are. Okay. Because I completed my Pokedex, you can see. So that should make this actually possible to get something today. We'll see. I don't want to use the sandwich boost, or I don't have any of the Herba Mystica to do it anyway. Or like an Outbreak, because I feel like that'll be too fast. But I do think using the sandwich to just spawn more bugs is fun, and then just walking around and seeing what we can get. Look at all these Rellers. This is more like it. Only Larvesta. Need to keep playing Violet. I evolved Charcadet and promptly stopped playing. Well, I guess it's Violet, so you got Ceruledge. Ceruledge is pretty cool. It's definitely stronger than Armarouge, which is the other one. I've seen people sweep the whole game with Ceruledge, so, you know, sounds fun. It's hard to look down at I need to put the phone with chat on it up here so I can look at it while also looking at the screen, you know? Isn't Larvesta supposed to be somewhat rare due to how tough to get Volcarona is? Yeah, I mean, it is a rare spawn here, but we've got bug power too, so it's spawning way more often now. Does Reller only spawn in the back half of the desert? Like, I know it's more, it seems to be more common anyway on this cliff over here, but I enjoy its evolution. It's very edgy. Yeah. And people kept saying it looks like Mega Man, and it's kind of true. It's got a bicycle helmet as well, so I thought it was going to have something to do with, like, the lore with Koraidon or something, but it doesn't seem to be. It's just a Pokemon, which is fine, but... Look at all these little guys. I'd be very excited to see what your reaction would be to the final area, Saturn. I think you'd have a good one. Especially because it's Violet. Has Amy been taken out of the floor yet? Or is the poor thing still stuck in the gym? Don't worry, we got her out. We dug her out with some carpet shovels, which is a thing that definitely exists and I didn't just make up. I like how that's the only place it's happened as well. Like, you can see the Pokemon kind of like clip through the floor of some of the battle stadiums sometimes. And I think it was supposed to be intentional, like it's like carpet, so it's a little squishy. But, that's not what it looks like. That's not what it looks like. Need to continue playing to see. It's at the very end of the game too, so have fun. I mean, the game is pretty fun. Other than when it like crashes on you and you lose all your progress. But that's what autosave is for. You want to run Pokemon over? There it goes. I love Orthworm. It's so stupid. Oh, some Larvestifa as well. It's probably because we spawned about 1 billion of them. Can you imagine if we got this Braviary instead? That would be so funny. It's certainly possible, but... You know? The very end, yeah. Carpet shovels are normal shovels, but more sharp for cutting fabric. Yeah. Like, is a spade more sharp than a trowel? What is the difference between a spade and a trowel? I've never known this. I think a trowel is for digging soft dirt, and a spade is for digging hard dirt? That might be wrong. I just realized in my absence the cannibalism might be scared. Yeah, what a shame. Look at them go. That's a big one. Whoa. It is kind of funny that I switched out the music so we could listen to different music, and it ends up being Pokemon music anyway. Oops. Oh well. Oh, it's ending. Oh, this is also Pokemon music. I'll have you know, I was going to try to make, like, when I first started up the channel, this was definitely going to be my outro music, but there is literally no point in this music that works well for an outro, so, oops. Do I still feed Klawf the soup with the Klawf paw sticking out? I suppose you could, probably. A trowel is one-handed. Oh. Is that really the only difference? I suppose if you're a shovel manufacturer, you have to try to come up with something to say, oh, I already have a shovel. No, you need a trowel. It's a one-handed shovel. So much more convenient. See? Hey. Whoops. Outro music is tricky. Wants the salsa rather than know the video is over. Yeah, well, my current outro music, which is like Professor Sycamore's theme, but it's like a remix of it, is also pretty high energy, but you know, it's fine. A silly cobra. It's kind of annoying. Actually, let's proceed a little further. I don't know, maybe they spawn in the Titan area here. Trowel made for gardening, so it's easier to maneuver with. Spades are for digging. Okay, that makes sense. So I kind of have them, like, backwards, I think? I don't know. In my mind. Okay, they do spawn up here. Okay, we have a little bit of a further reach. Oh my gosh, look at them all. Wow, this one's zooming. Jeez, slow down, man. You're gonna get a speeding ticket. From the, Dung Beetle Police. Okay. That kind of scared me for a second. I was like, what is that? It's just a Hippopotas. Yum. Oh, I didn't even get it. I was trying to pick up that item. Oops. Isn't the Discord server desert themed? Yeah, kinda. Well, the whole channel's kinda desert themed. I mean, that's why we're here, right? There we go. I had to fix chat. It's part of why I made my own outro music. Yeah, well... I wish. I mean, I probably could have back, like... when I was just coming out of high school, because I was in band for a long time, and I played around with GarageBand a lot while I was in band, because... GarageBand the program, by the way. Not an actual GarageBand. Because I was bored. So I probably could have back then, but at this point, I'm so far removed, I don't think I could do it. No audio cue. Is there any audio cue for a shiny spawn? Yeah, there isn't an audio cue. Which is what part of the reason why I'm doing this one first, because it's very easy to tell. We were talking last stream about Pokemon we've definitely missed that were probably shiny if we would have just walked past them. And there was like Floette, where it's so tiny, and its only difference is its body turns purple, but only like a slightly. It's we've all probably walked past at least one shiny in this game before, which is harrowing, but true. Oh, hi, Stonejourner. Right on the, like, threshold. That's what I was trying to say, of the desert there. I almost said precipice. That's not the right word. That would be, like, the top of the desert. I was a band kid? Yeah. Why do the orchestra... I don't know why the orchestra and choir are particularly at war in your particular school, if I'm being honest. It's, you know, that's something I can't say. But what I can say is that everybody wants to play bass guitar, and the people that don't get to play bass guitar play trumpet or something. And those are, like, the loud people that really want to be like, I'm so cool. And then, like, the oboe, not oboe, what's it called? Bass clarinet. And, like, tenor sax. Those are just people that just want to chill. I played trombone. Well, I played a number of instruments. I played bass clarinet once, and then I played trombone after that. And trombone is pretty fun. Because you do get good parts in the songs, but you're not, like, the focus, so you don't have to worry about actually being that good. And that was just the perfect spot for me, because I did not want to, like, practice, really, so... To see who's worthy of challenging the theater kids, oh no. Art student class warfare. So many people want to play bass clarinet, it seems. Bass clarinet's fun. It's like clarinet, but you don't have to do as much. It's pretty much it. The theater kids are powerful. It's true. I didn't do theater at all. I only did band for, like, the entirety of high school, and then in grade 12, I had, like, a slot to fill, and I was like, whatever, I'll do theater. So I'm an honorary theater kid, kind of. And the funny thing about theater is that, well, at least we're at my school, is that the theater kids don't actually want to do anything. They just want to be in the play. They don't actually want to, like, rehearse or come up with stuff to do. So I ended up having to do a bunch of it, which I didn't know how to do it, so I don't know how good it turned out, really, but I was there. I'm a theater kid, so band stands a chance. Ah, I see. I think this one's 30 minutes long, so I think I'm gonna have to skip it to the next one here. Oh, this is Twilight Princess. Hey. Theater kids are emotional wrecks. I can speak from experience. I wouldn't be surprised, considering how many times people just weren't at rehearsal and stuff. And generally, if you're going to sign up for theater, you're going to do it because you want to do it. So when you're not there, it's because, you know, something's going on. You did theater during your senior year? Exactly the same kind of situation. I never would have gone into musicals, which is the funniest thing because I kind of like musicals now. Like, listening to them more than actually watching them. Oh, that freaked me out. Why do you have to look like that, Hippopotas? It's honestly kind of scary. I thought it was like a horde of Makuhitas, and I was like, how is this happening? Oh look, a Cacturn. I never realized Cacturn doesn't have a nose until this game, because its hat was always covering it up, and it just felt like a nose, even though it was a hat. I know that sounds stupid, but it's true. Band kids have instruments that could hurt people. Which instrument do you think is the most violent? That's my question to you, chat. Which instrument could you actually hurt someone with? Because, I mean, you could club somebody with any instrument, but which one would hurt the most? They just need a JoJo pose to drive off the band geeks. I feel like band geeks, if they were to be engaged in combat, would be the type to run away. Absolutely. So, I think a JoJo pose would be effective. Do theater kids actually know stuff like about plays? This is my question, okay? Because the theater department in my school was very lax. So, like, it's not like we actually learned about drama in the past. I mean, like, you know, it's called drama class. About, like, plays and writing in the past. All we did was, like, talk about nothing. So, like, do you think theater kids are actually capable of quoting Shakespeare? The saxophone and the drummers. Sax. I see a lot of sax. It'll hurt and sound sexy. Nice. The cello, maybe? You know, getting hit with a cello would hurt. I don't know how much drumsticks would hurt, but I guess maybe you could just throw them into the drums, is what you're saying. In which case, I could understand that. Your theater just sucked then? Yeah, kinda. Your friend auditioned for a minor role and got the lead part in the play, and they were utterly horrified and excited. It's funny how that happens sometimes. It's like, actually, you're way better than you think you are, so here you go. It's like, oh god, I didn't want to do this. But you can't really say no to something like that, right? It's like, oh, you're so good, we want to offer you more than you signed up for. It's like, I really don't want to, but, I mean, okay. Look at all these bugs. Not a single one of them has found gold yet. I feel like the warden from the movie Holes. I'm just, you know, going around, looking at all the little bugs underneath me, waiting to see if any of them found. That's a Shiny Caps kit! That's a Shiny Caps kit! Not what we were looking for! Okay, well, I'll take it. I can't believe it wasn't even a bug. Like, okay. And a quick capture on it. Nice. Ooh. Now what to name it? Thank goodness for the last time we streamed in this desert. Because I know what Shiny Capsicid looks like. Well, I think it has to be... We found one! Yeah. Trumpet could deal damage? Perhaps. I think it either has to be cello or sax. I feel like that's got to be the name of it. Name the shiny one Zero in reference to holes. I like that, actually. That's pretty good. Because I was talking about holes. Sure, we'll add it to party. Because if I send it to my boxes, I'm going to lose it. We'll take the Georges off for now. Even though the Georges... Well, okay. We're going to keep going because I still got a sandwich boost. So I might as well, you know, use it. But hey, we got one. Now I gotta catch up on chat because I was too excited. You'd have to be pretty strong to efficiently swing a cello. At that point, why are you even in band? True. Although I feel like perhaps the cellist wouldn't be able to swing the cello, but maybe you could get like the drummer to swing the cello, or Stanley Yelnats. I will name the gold bug Stanley if we find it. That's a great name. I feel like drummers are the most unbanned band kids, you know? Generally. It's the drummer and the bass guitarist. Although alto sax players are also kind of unbanned as well. They're, as you'd say, cool, quote unquote. Which type of kids would be the easiest to beat up? No comment. All I had to do was start playing the Twilight Princess music. I made a list once. I was gonna make like one of those TikTok style videos where it's just like drawing conclusions out of nothing. Where just like you relate each group of people to like a trait, right? I was gonna make it about band kids. It's like what the main trait is of each instrument player. And all I got was that trumpet players are full of themselves and that the alto sax players are too cool for school. And that's pretty much it. To anyone who has Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, Case 2. I'm still confused about that case. Dual Destinies, Case 2. You'll have to remind me which one that is, but I could probably maybe help you? Is that Jinxie Tenma? Or is that... That has to be Jinxie Tenma, right? That's the... the wrestler that gets murdered? Wow. Oh no, that's a pot of Sandiles. I thought it was a group of the little bugs, and I was like, I've never seen them in a group before. Yeah, that's because they don't do that. Yeah, it's the one with Jinxie Tenma. Okay, she's like literally the only thing I remember about that case. But I think the other wrestler guy wanted some sort of treasure that he thought was in the vault where they sealed the yokai, and the other guy was like a believer in yokai, and so he was like, don't do that, and then he killed him to get into the vault, essentially. I think? Something like that. How the hell did that happen? Murder. I'm still lost. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dual Destinies is not the best Ace Attorney game. It's very possible that they just did not, there's no explanation. It's one where Danganronpa does a Kingdom Hearts crossover with Sans. You know, someday we're in the age of crossover events, right? Everything has to be a crossover. Someday we will get some sort of weird Kingdom Hearts-esque crossover with something else, and everybody will be like, this is so cool, and then all the Kingdom Hearts fans will be like, this is just Kingdom Hearts, and it would be like, no, it's cool. It has to be out there, right? Where it's like a crossover between, not Final Fantasy, that is Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Quest and DreamWorks. Somebody make it happen. The little slime rides the dragon, and then Shrek eats it. I don't know. Who even thought of Danganronpa and Sans? Well, I know who thought of Sans, and I know a name associated with Danganronpa. I don't know. That's a Sandile again. God damn it. Kingdom Hearts X Kirby. Or, that's the other option, right? Is that the next Kingdom Hearts game moves away from just crossing over with Disney, and now it's crossing over with just anything. Kirby the Keyblade wielder. I mean, if Kirby ate Sora, which can happen in hit video game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Actually, Kirby doesn't get the Keyblade when that happens. I just realized. He gets like a little light Keyblade made of light. I don't know how that works. I mean, Kirby is an Eldritch Horror. It's true. So maybe Kirby's the final boss. I actually have no idea what this was, but I remember I've got deep memories of a Vinesauce stream once where Vinny was playing a game that had it was a totally legit AAA game where it was like Nintendo crossed over with Star Wars or something, and I just have a deep-seated memory of it because I'm pretty sure Luigi was Darth Vader, and I don't know what it's called, and I cannot find it again, but maybe someday. I've actually never played a Kingdom Hearts game, because, I don't know, I just never, I'm not an RPG player, generally, other than Pokemon, but that's a little bit of a stretch in a lot of cases. So, yeah, I've never played Kingdom Hearts, because I saw it had Final Fantasy characters in it, and I was like, ew, that's a JRPG, I don't want anything to do with that. The first RPG I ever played that I was like, oh, maybe RPGs aren't that bad, was Paper Mario. So, now you know. I gotta look hard at these Sandiles, because I do not remember what its shiny looks like. Kingdom Hearts series on the channel? Probably not. I think I'd be doing Sonic 06 before I do Kingdom Hearts, because at least I have played Sonic games before, you know? I can't answer Kirby versus Sora, unfortunately, because I have no idea what Sora can do. I know Sora can beat Sephiroth, and I know Sephiroth is supposed to be, like, super strong. I don't really know, so... Kingdom Hearts X Barbie Life in the Dream. I would actually be interested to see what would happen if Barbie... They should make a Barbie RPG. Because Barbie's always doing job changes. Ha ha ha! Somebody make a gamer comic with that as the punchline, and it would get a bajillion retweets. Surprising amount of orthworms. Get out of here. I don't want to see your mugs. Comedy. See, the thing is, I don't even know how I'd play Sonic 06. I just really don't. I don't have, like, an Xbox or a PlayStation. I have an Xbox 360 in my closet, but I don't think... Well, maybe, I guess, I could, like, buy it. Copies of Sonic 06 cannot be expensive, right? You'd think? I don't know. Maybe they are, because it's like a novelty. I'd hug a baby alligator. Oh, goodness, I ran into a baby alligator while reading that. That's the thing you don't. I'd hug a baby alligator if it wouldn't kill me. Yeah. Sure. I think, like, baby alligators are fine. They're, like, about the size of this bug plus ball. They're not very big. You could do it. But, an older alligator would put you in its signature move, Death Hug. I was nowhere close to you, Orthworm. Why are you doing this? And then you'd die. Because when you really think about it, the crocodile rolling technique is just a Death Hug. Maybe for April Fools. Oh no. Shows my attention being paid to Sonic stuff at this point, but they remastered Sonic Unleashed for the Xbox, didn't they? Not Sonic 06. Why would they remaster Sonic 06 for anything? You could get it on Steam? Maybe I'll look and see. Because that'd be pretty funny. Everybody's playing Sonic Frontiers, and I'm out here playing Sonic, the one where he kisses a human being. Literally my only experience with Sonic 06 is watching a compilation of the Game Grumps play it when I was like 14, and then the real-time fandom. So there's one Sonic 06 on Amazon for $50. That is not worth it. Excuse me? No thanks. If you boot up Sonic 06, your system's legally required to explode. And then file a restraining order against you. Oh, I mean, if it exploded, that's one thing, but come on, getting me involved in a legal battle? That's no fun. Speaking of legal battles and Sonic, do you hear about what happened with Eugene Haka? And actually, it's not tax evasion. I thought it was tax evasion. It was insider trading. But he's probably not going to get charged for it because it's really hard to prove that that's actually what was going on. But I do think that's funny. That he was, you know, after making Battle in Wonderworld, the man was literally arrested. The human being kisses him, actually. And he's dead. Yeah, I guess that's kind of not Sonic's choice. Is it? Not a lot of consent going on there, huh? Yeah, Yoshi gets a pass for tax evasion because he's too well beloved by the public. That's how that works. No jury would convict Yoshi. He's following Shadow's example and racking up his sim points. I'd like to imagine the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog, or one of the creators, sitting down and watching the real-time fan dubs of Sonic the Hedgehog and taking notes. That's funny. Ah, yes. And Silver's the twink. I understand now. Boot up the Sonic Says where he says consent is key. It's true. You know, sometimes Sonic says good things. And sometimes he says, which shiny am I specifically looking for? The Dung Beetle. This little guy. Because he rolls a ball of gold and I think it's funny. That's why we have Bug Power 2 on. Actually, I don't know how long that lasts. Can you check that? I think I saw someone... Nope, I'm not trying to use the camera app. That's clothes. Not that. Yeah, okay, I think that's what I'm looking for. I think it'll say there when it runs out. I'm not really sure. This is my first time doing this, so, you know. Yoshi has a lot of sim points. Yeah, Yoshi's definitely going for the middle manager in hell position that the devil from the Bible was trying to get Shadow into. can only imagine the horror of Sega Japan watching real-time fan dub. Yeah, add it to the list, you know, of out-of-context things that make me look like an idiot. Or at least, strange. Okay, game, don't lose all the frames. We need a few of them. I humbly request you never say that again. Hey, it's in the video, okay? It was a quote. I know, I didn't even say it. That was a direct quotation. The devil from the Bible. Yeah, really, it's funny because the line itself isn't actually that funny, but it's the delivery that makes it hilarious. I'm the devil from the Bible. How do you not understand this? It's almost as good. I still think my favorite joke has to be the personal question from from the Spider-Man fan dub. I still think that one's my favorite because I don't know. Just the fact that it never gets answered, and also that Doc Ock picks up on it in like the final scene that Mr. Negative is in, where he's like, I'm going to ask you a personal question. That's my line, asshole. It's good. I love it. The guilty Bible. Oh dear. Parts words that are useless but fun. Hey. Yeah, that sounds about right. Useless but fun? Yeah. Why do the parents in the Pokemon games let their 10-year-olds out into an entire region of Pokemon that could easily kill you? Because all the Pokemon are nice, okay? Like, it's to the point where when you go into Area Zero, they're like, these Pokemon might actually hurt you. They want their life insurance. Can you even take out a life insurance policy on a child? That's I don't know. I don't know anything about that, so no comment, I guess. I've ever seen the glitch in 06 where Silver chucks Sonic into the sun. No, but I can imagine how and where that would happen. It's no use! This should end it! Oh god, the shadow just appeared. There's so many good throwaway lines in the Snapcube fandoms. Yeah, it's to the point where I watched it with the subtitles on one time, and I picked up on like 8 or 10 lines that I'd never heard that were just like going on in the background of a scene that were great. Like, my bed is made of scorpions. You should get that fixed. That's a pretty good one. From like the opening cutscene of 06. And then it comes back later at the final cutscene. It's like, I fixed my bed or something. It's very dense. Divine. Oh, that the gym type is ground. My gym leader type probably would be ground. It's either ground or bug, because those are the two types of Pokemon I generally like. As I say, walking around this area with tons of ground types searching for a bug type Pokemon. You know, sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious. I don't know what Pokemon other than Flygon I'd probably have on a team, though. Flygon or Scyther, depending on which gym type it is. List of Pokemon that could easily kill a child, all of them. Yeah, but they don't. That's the point. You know, I could easily kill a child too, so could you, but we don't, so we're not a threat. Have I seen the Ace Attorney anime outtakes? A couple have showed up on like Twitter and stuff. I don't really like the Ace Attorney anime, so I've never watched it. Some of the dex entries in Pokemon are so dark. Wugtrio wraps its body around its prey and drags it into the depths. Yeah. And then in Violet, it's like, well, we accidentally mislabeled this as a Dugtrio variant. It is pretty funny. It makes me wonder if maybe they pick and choose which dex entries they show people to, you know, get it across the ratings board or whatever. It's like, oh no, this is Wugtrio's Pokedex entry. And then in reality, oh, that's a shiny Sandile! That's a shiny Sandile! This time I won't forget to save! Oh my god, they're all swarming me! Okay, I can get it, I can get it, I can get it. This is why we saved. Okay. It's running away. It's running away. It's, okay. It's still there. I'm exerting pressure. Let me out. Let me out! Okay. That was very obvious. It's like kind of green. I didn't know that. 2 in 1. 2 in 1. Pikachu and Drifloon have definitely killed children. Okay. That's kind of true. Quick ball. Let's see. All right. I'll call it Stanley. That was the deal. And they will be best friends. Oh, I like the little blue crest on its belly, too. That's cool. We can get rid of Gyarados. It's fine. Okay, well, you're not the one I was looking for. Wow, I can't believe we got 2 shinies in one stream and neither of them were a bug type or what we were looking for. That's hilarious. I've got the bug type power on. And we get Sandile. I gotta look up the evolutions, shinies, because I'm pretty sure Korokorok is very ugly, but I don't know what Crocodile's looks like. Sandile 3D is the cutest thing I've ever seen. They really did, it's like the underrated aspect of this game, is they really did kind of fix the saturation issues with a lot of the Pokemon where they got like really washed out in Gen 6. And that it might have been honestly in Sword and Shield as well, and I just didn't notice it, but it is nice to see the Pokemon actually have color again. It's nice. And they also adjusted Persian and Charizard's models, I know that for sure, to make them a little bit more angular, I guess, less round and pudgy looking. The real question is, where's the butter? In the boxes, don't worry. I still have butter. Goddo. Black and dark coffee that's filled with pure bitterness. Phoenix is like, oh no, I can't read that. Why would you say that to me? You almost made me say something even worse out of context. Alright, the Twilight Princess music has done very good in getting us 2 shinies, but we're moving on now. Hey look, it's Kirby! Well, don't look. Listen, I guess, but... Literally the only shiny I don't want here is Silicobra. I think my bug power might have worn off. We're seeing far less bugs. I don't know if there was a message on screen. I have no idea. The goal is just to drag Guilty out of context. Yeah. I mean... I'm not gonna, you know, stop you from making a video that might go get popular out of nowhere. That's just me saying things out of context, because, you know, out of context accounts are big fun. Even worse than killing a child? What? Well, I understand what you mean. You know, in that was a hypothetical, you know. The other one seems much more concrete out of context, I guess. Yeah, it does seem like my power is gone. Okay, we're not getting into questions like this, okay? We're not doing it. It's fun to entertain hypotheticals, but not not like this. Quickly, I must put a different hypothetical into your minds. Okay, if you could choose to be a single animal on Earth, what would it be and why? You do not get to retain your intelligence. Have fun. Okay, it's definitely worn off. We haven't seen a bug in ages. We are awful. Dog. Honestly, I feel like that's probably the correct choice, right? It's got to be a domesticated animal, but not one that's used for food. Although I guess there are places where dog is eaten. It's just not very common. Oh wow, this is a big capsicum, actually. Kind of surprised. I'm making another sandwich. So that maybe we can have more bug love. I want to be a dragon because I said so. Oh no, you don't exist anymore. Oh, how awful. You know, that sounded especially mean, and I didn't mean it that way. I was just saying, like, wow, you've chosen poorly, now you don't exist. Not like, oh no, who will miss you when you're gone? That's what it sounded like. Sorry, not my intention. Peppa. 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 These are huge chunks of onion. Make them a little smaller, man. Oh, no. Oh, that cucumber is gone for sure. African gray parrot. They live long, are pretty smart, and a pretty popular pet. That's an interesting choice, too. I just don't think I could handle being a bird. Which sounds, like, insane, but it's true. I think being a bird would be very... It would feel so restricting. Like a pet bird, anyway, you know? I wasn't trying to do anything. Oh, dear. You know, someday I hope someone who's only watched my Omori playthrough comes in here and sees you guys talking about Basil, and they're like, why do they hate Basil so much? I don't understand. I'm pretty sure that animation did not play correctly. Oh well. Okay. You know what's funny? The like, your friend is playing this game message comes up in like the series a bunch too. And half of the time I don't know who the person is. Because I think I said this in the last stream too. Because somebody's name popped up. But it's like the only thing I think of when I see that. People kept sending me friend requests after I played matches on them in Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I was like, oh, they want to play again or something. And actually it was so that they could block me and never play me again because I play Samus. So that's what half of those are. I didn't bother getting rid of them. And maybe I should, but no, it's kind of too late now. A dog or cat could be worse. You can fly as a bird. Yeah, but I can't fly as a human either. And the problem is, if I'm like a pet bird that's well taken care of and I don't have to like starve when I can't find food, then I'm confined to like a house. Maybe like a hawk. That could work. Like a falconry hawk. But you'd be taking the chance that you become a hawk that isn't used for that, you know? Like a wild hawk. Oh, geez, a Chansey. I did not know Chansey could spawn out here. What? The poor person who just joined and hears us bullying Basil. Whole stream of deleting people. Oh no. I don't play Smash much, so what's wrong with Samus? Well, as you can maybe guess, Samus plays with a lot of ranged attacks. And people on Smash only want to play, like, up-close combo games. That's all they care about. So when you keep them at a distance, they think you are lame. And, yeah. I don't even play Samus super campy, is the funny thing. People just know that Samus can camp, which is, like, you know, being on one side of the stage and just shooting projectiles at the other side. I don't even do that. But people see Samus and they're like, oh, ugh, Samus, and then instantly get angry whenever you shoot a single projectile. It's very funny. Honestly, I think some of the most boring Smash matches to watch for me, because at this point I don't play Smash much anymore, because I got other things to do. But I still watch the tournaments, and every now and then, like, I'll watch the finales and some of the matches I'm interested in because of players I like. Honestly, the characters that are the most boring to me at this point are Roy and Pyramithra. I hate Roy. I hate watching Roy, because it's just flailing. You just stand there and flail, and then if you get a hit in, then you can just instantly win, which is pretty not fun to watch, in my opinion. Some people like it. Although I will say, watching Olimar and Sonic is worse. But you know, I just don't like either ends of the extremes of the gameplay, I guess. Play as Daisy and Meta Knight, so I have no taste. I tried to play as Daisy for, like, the first week when the game came out, and it was hard. It was tough. She does not do very much. I do not have the patience, unfortunately. But Meta Knight is interesting because I think Meta Knight is just bad. Like, as like a character in the game right now, I think he's just not as good as he could be, because they're afraid of making him good because of Brawl. But this is coming from someone who plays Pit as well as Samus, and so I don't really have anything to say, because Pit is also extremely bad. But he just makes sense to my brain, so that's how it works. To be clear, actually, it's Dark Pit, not Pit, because Pit is actually unplayable. Dark Pit's at least, like, you know, got something going on. Sometimes. Every time this happens, where like two groups of Pokemon spawn on top of each other, I get very confused. I'm like, why does that Donphan have orange toes? Oh wait, those are Palmy. Wait. Actually, the Nightmare Shiny here isn't Silicobra, it's Hippopotas. I just realized. That would be pretty bad. Because I've already got both Hippowdons from Ultra Sun and Moon's Ultra Wormholes. And I just do not care for them. I have a weird dilemma where I play the Echo Fighter better than the original. Do you mean Daisy or a different character? Wait. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I have my phone put far away. I was like, wait, did you say that about Daisy? No, that was somebody else. I also have that with Dark Pit, right? I don't really have a main. Yeah, I kind of feel you on that one as well. Because I like Samus and Pit are the characters I play the best, but I like playing a lot of characters. So. There's like the list is shorter of characters I don't like to play than that I do play occasionally, you know? That seems like a natural point to stop listening to this song. Oh, this one. I was excited for this one. Please don't be hiccups coming on. I hope that was not a hiccup. It felt like one. I heard something. So, hold on. Let me see what that was. I don't have my docs open because they weren't working earlier. Activity feed? Refresh? Yeah, it's not letting me see. Oh, chat will, though. Thanks for subscribing, Sober Swamp Mommy Swamp. That's quite a name. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know if you're here or not, but ah! Ah! How long was that on screen while I was trying to see the thing? Okay, hold on. I need I think it just went. No, there it is. Now turn around again. That's not a very good picture. Turn around. Come on, man. Oh, now he's low poly. Well, I tried. Can't win them all. He found we've struck gold, chat. We've struck gold. Hey. It took two tries, but we did it. Honestly, I think a repeat ball would be very nice for this one. So we'll see if that works. Oh, a crit capture. We got it. Well... Kill it. No! What do you have? A knife. No! Well... What? That was nothing. What thing? Nothing was on screen. Oh. I don't know what to call it. Dusty. Cause like gold dust, but also sand. It's dusty. Somebody is undoubtedly going to come up with a better name in chat in like 3 seconds, but it's too late. We did it! We got it! Hey. Alright. I don't think it's going to let me set up a picnic on this hill, but I'm going to try. Oh, it did. Look at these guys. I just realized Capsicid doesn't have arms. Oh god. I did not notice that before. He got the little gold ball. It's so good. Goldilocks. I thought about that, but I don't know. Oh, he's standing on the ball! Don't fall down! Oh, he's taking a nap. Very nice. Alright. Well, why don't we take a look at the evolved forms? I do not know what the Capsicid evolution looks like when it's shiny, so let's find out. Oh good, the floor. I love to see under the floor. Okay. Aww. The peppers don't change at all? That's kind of lame. But okay. It is kind of funny we named this thing Zero. It seems how Zero likes onions, and these are not exactly onions, but, you know. They're at least like vegetables. And then Stanley evolves through level, but I gotta see what its next forms look like first. Shiny Crocodile. I actually like Krokorok better than Crocodile. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen this one before. It's honestly not as bad as I thought. I thought the yellow was a lot more green looking. And then Shiny Krokorok. Okay, Krokorok is ugly. We'll go for Crocodile, I think. Zero looks satanic. Oh. Poor little guy. Just trying to live his life, you know? I don't think I have any candies, really. No. Well. I can't really do that on stream. So, next time I decide to shiny hunt, I guess I will show you Crocodile. But hey, we got it. We got all three. All three. We got the one we wanted and 2 extras. Shiny Charm really is a hell of a drug. Although, the desert has a high spawn rate, as you can see. So I'm not surprised. For the next Shiny Hunting stream, I want to go into Area 0. So, that might be in the middle of the week, because my last class is on Monday. So, you must be getting it through a Danganronpa execution. Which one do you have? Oh, you have to go through a Danganronpa execution. Which one do you have the highest rate of survival? I would go for Gundam. Yeah, Gundam could have gotten out of the way if he really tried. Which obviously isn't good for the story, but whatever. I think, other than Gundams, okay, hold on. Let's just go to Area 0 for a second here, and we can level up Crocodile down there, maybe. Class? Just like in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Person who has only played Scarlet and Violet and actually experienced nothing else in their entire lives. Class? This sounds like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Leon's, you're probably definitely dead. Gundams, I'm not really sure, or not Gundam, Mondo, I'm not really sure how that one works. Assumably you get atomized, so that one's pretty rough. I think I might have left my lucky egg on Skeledirge. Yeah. Celeste, you're definitely toast. Ba-doom-tsh. Alter Egos, you're definitely gone too. Whoops, I tried to use it like an idiot. Yeah, I don't really know if you can survive any of the other ones. Unless we're counting, oh, hi, Slitherwing. Like the Deus Ex Machina in Makoto and Kyoko's. Why is it that when we say the zero area, I think of the null space in Sonic Frontiers? It sounds like you've just been playing too much Sonic Frontiers. Or watching it, I don't know. Either way. Crunch? Sure, you can have crunch. Okay, actually, I'm going to turn off our music and turn the game audio back on. Because this area's got great music. Potentially co-written by, like, Toby Fox, so. Gotta have that one. Plus, I'm gonna want the music back now, anyway. Mikon's just get off the arm rocket. Was she strapped on it at all? I guess she wasn't, was she? Managed to survive your execution. I feel like Monokuma will probably take matters into his own hands. Yeah. I think that's true, but, you know. Oh, you got dig. Actually, you don't want physical moves, so. Here comes the ugliest thing ever. Get ready. Gross. It's funny because I generally like Krokorok better than Crocodile, but not in this form. Another Slitherwing should give us some good XP. Oh right, I'm like, why are so many Slitherwings spawning? Because I still have the bug power on. That's why. Who wants Zen Headbutt? Everybody's just learning things. You. Okay, well. While I'm doing this, chat, you should find a tier list for me to do. Or think of one. I guess you don't have to, like, find it. You could think of one. And let me know. You think we'll get a shiny Slitherwing? Probably not, but that would be very cool. Leagues above Lucario's? Oh, poor Lucario. And the worst part is that's one of the only shinies that's actually in Smash Brothers as a skin. It's such a shame. Oops. Yeah, ow. I honestly have no idea what's in what game. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Why? Well, Lucario is definitely dead. Rank the Danganronpa international characters on how much I like them. Have I not done that? I suppose I could do that. I just realized a little bit of a problem here. Run. Okay, thank you. All of my Pokemon are weak to fighting type moves that are of the level that they could actually tank a move from these things. There is a Slitherwing trying to kill me. Okay. Let's not have that happen again, okay? The Pokemon Champions. I could do that without a tier list, I think. The worst Pokemon Champion by far, in terms of character, because I don't remember their teams, is definitely Diantha. Who cares about her? Does anyone? She's got a cool team, but like... you know, other than that... after that, I think I'd probably put Lance, because he's just a guy that has a Dragonite. Like, that was cool enough for the time, but we've had much cooler stuff since then. Actually, he's got 2 Dragonites. Should mind my words here. I don't think this will kill, actually, now that I'm thinking about them. After that... probably Wallace, like in Emerald. Not good. Who's Diantha? Exactly. She's the champion from Generation 6, which is Kalos. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Wallace, because he just doesn't really have a ton of character. Like, he was a gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire, and then he's the champion because they wanted something different, I guess. It's just really not that interesting. Uh-oh, this one had booster energy. It's a little scary. I'm trying to think now. I think next would have to be Iris. Because while she does get more character than a lot of the champions, it's not as much as the rest of the list, right? After Iris is probably... Cynthia? This is in terms of character again. The early Pokemon games just didn't have as much of a chance to... Oh no, wait, I forgot about Steven. Steven and then Cynthia. Steven is... he's fine. Worry Seed? No. No, no. Lunge? Sure. Wait, no, you're not a physical attacker. Steven is fine, and I think his Pokemon team is really cool, but he doesn't get as much to do. Cynthia gets a lot more to do, but still not as much as like my top 3, which would probably be... or top 4, I guess, because I haven't talked about Geeta. Geeta is probably on the same level or less than Cynthia, now that I think about it. But I feel like... I'm going to have to talk about this at a different time, but I feel like her story isn't done yet. So, we'll get there. Then it has to be, I think, Leon, then Kukui, and then Blue. And Hop, I guess. You could count Hop there, too. Because when your rival's the champion, it's just more fun, you know? I thought Wallace was pretty cool. I love his posing. Yeah, that's probably the thing that makes him stand out the most, is just like his design, but, you know. It's kind of a nothing character otherwise, you know? Which is the case for a lot of champions. Or a lot of Elite Four members, rather. But champions generally get more to do. So. It was a little sad, that's all. Can't believe you put the unbeatable champion Leon in Charizard. Don't you know he's bad with directions? I know Leon wasn't the most imposing champion, but I did genuinely really like him. He was funny. And, if the story was completed in, that game, I think he could have had a really cool arc. Or I suppose a cooler arc. About, you know, being responsible, perhaps. But I don't know. He's just funny. That's why I like I need something I can hit with a close combat, please, because I am out of Meteor Mash. And unfortunately, this bug power is really working. Come here. I can hit you with a close combat. It'll be neutral, but you'll still die. Do you think all the Corviknight are hiding down here because of that one Pokedex entry where it says that, what's her name? Tinkaton shoots them out of the sky. It's funny. All of them are pretty. Oh, I forgot about Alder completely. I think I'd put Alder around Gita, probably? Because he does get to actually engage with the story and all that, but he doesn't get to actually, like, be cool, you know? Anyway, that's it for Pokemon today. We got Krookodile. It's pretty good. It's definitely been worse. I named my pet fish Lucario because there are no blue fish in Pokemon. Really? I guess that makes sense because it would blend with the water, right? Anyway, I'll grab the dry tier list here. I'll leave you with the Scarlet and Violet music. I have it saved in my bookmarks. Somewhere. Where is it? Tier Maker. I don't know what Tier Maker's icon looks like. Oh, there it is. I have to edit the tier list here. Okay. Now I can open it up in... I gotta minimize you. Does this one still have Tier Maker open? It does. I just gotta... Bonk. There we go. Tier Maker time! Oh wait, I don't have to minimize this. I forgot. I fixed it. Hey, that's nice. We'll do this so that it's a little bit less annoying. Actually, no. It's a little more annoying that way, actually. Alright. Basculin's kind of blue. It does have a blue stripe. Gita has the worst face model in the game. Her eyes are very large. Okay. I'm going to try to take this as if I didn't make these characters, like if I was going to play through the game, how much I'd like them. So we'll start from the top. I think probably here, here. It's going to be hard for me to put any of my own characters in D tier. Maybe Bridget. I could see a lot of people not liking her. And I'd probably be one of those people. Whoops. I see a lot of people not liking Douglas either, but I'll put him in good. Yeah, probably. Probably. Okay, I've been very sparing with my top 3 here so I can actually figure it out. Top 3 probably like that. There you go. Analyze this however you will. But that is it for today. Thank you all for watching and giving me luck. I wouldn't name my fish after the rat of the water that is Basculin. Sad. They're almost next to each other on the tier list. Almost. I forgot it's Bridget and not Brittany. Okay, well. That's a great sentiment to end off on. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet. On the stream. Have a good night, everybody. Clout. Okay, bye.